So please give it up for Michael Posner!
Thank you very much. Please give it up one more time for our great host, Rob Bryan. Give it up for Rob Bryan. He's the best British host in whole Chengdu. The Queen will be very proud of him. So, happy Halloween, happy Halloween, everybody. You think that I might not have a costume, but actually I do. I have a costume. I'm a Canadian. And I don't even have to work for it, you know? If you're unemployed in China, it just happens. Just become a Canadian, and it comes with a skill as well. Yeah. I have a prop, yeah. What's my skill? Chapanyo, an apple. It's an apple. Now I can take Rob's job. I can that plan, you know, you get an apple. You're welcome. So any English native speakers here? Woo! Any English teachers here? You know what I like? There's always more English teachers than native speakers. Just like, okay guys, get them there. Got you all. But actually, I also want to be an English teacher. I really want to be. And I went there and they asked me like, but are you a native speaker? And I said, of course, I'm from Toronto. Can you recognize my amazing Canadian accent? And I said like, but in your paper written you're from Slovakia. And I said, yeah, Slovakia in Toronto. It's like a suburb, you know, it's like a Chongqing of Chengdu. Yeah. But no, I would never compare Chongqing to Slovakia. I'm already in Chengdu for 2 years. That's long enough to hate Chongqing, so I would never compare it, yeah. Chongqing is a special place. We did a show there, and before the show, a guy came to me and he was like, really? He was like, what? You made us, Chongqing people pay, and then you go and put this big banner with Chengdu on it? And I said, come on man, it's not Chengdu, it's Hangdu Medilade. Yeah. And I'm alcoholic, so I know it goes empty. So it wasn't too bad. It's okay. Yeah, but Chongqing is a special place because they also don't like, and we don't like them as well. And I was there, and I like it because I was there. And I came and I said, guys, it's crazy. You also have such a horrible pollution here. It's like, no. We don't have pollution. You have pollution in Chengdu. Here, it's a mountain mist. She's like, come on, it's pollution. And they said, if you don't like it, go home to Chengdu. And I was like, home to Chengdu. Do you know how long it takes for a foreigner to be called Chinese local? Never, but Chongqing hate made me Chinese. I can call Chengdu my home. It's amazing. But yeah, I'm kidding. I don't hate Chongqing. We have a lot of things in common now. We love hot pot now, and we all can go and sit together with Chongqing people, Chengdu people. You may not realize, but China is a little bit difficult. Now here we go, come together, eat hot pot, and together just hate on Shanghai. What a horrible place Shanghai is, no? Yeah, exactly. I was riding a bicycle there and the police stopped me. I was like, what do you want? He's like, sir, you're on the wrong side of the road. I said, no, I'm not. I'm on a bicycle. You're on the wrong side of the road. No, I'm not. The shopping mall, I'm going to this fucking side. Fucking Shanghai, but you know, there's all the Shanghai people, they dress good, they smell nice. Ooh, I'm from Shanghai. I bought noodles for 25 kwa and I figured it was a good price. Ooh, I'm from Shanghai. I wear pajamas only at home. Oh, look at me, I'm from Shanghai. Even in the winter, I shower every day. Fuck off, Shanghai. No, showers even in winter every day. And you know what's the worst part about that? They always tell me like, you people in Chengdu, you are farmers. You know how this works? This is what I like. If you never recognize her, she's a foreigner. And she lives in the Chongqing and she already get defensive. It's not like, oh yeah, China, Guizhou, Huzhou, doesn't matter, but Chongqing, fuck off. might have a bicycle, but we can hike. I love Chongqing. Admit it. I like hiking, but yeah, the thing is that I don't say I love Chongqing. The Shanghai people, they always say like, you Chengdu people are farmers, and I said I'm from Chengdu, not Chongqing. You are farmers. I like also Shanghai people. When I get together with Shanghai people, we eat one of the food they actually like, and we just shit on Beijing. There's always one level to go up. But yeah, I enjoy all Chinese food. I also enjoy China very much. That's why I tried to learn Chinese, but my Chinese sucks horribly. Like I don't even know the names for the weekdays. I just use Mintian for every day. Like today is Friday. Saturday is Mintian. Sunday is Mintian. Monday is Mintian. And Thursday, 7 minus 6, Mintian. Yeah. But Chinese might sucks, but my phone Chinese is amazing. Every time a Henan scammer calls me, I just pick it up and you bye. And this guy had no clue he was talking to a foreigner. Chinese is amazing. Yeah, and what I like is I can speak a little bit. I always get into trouble. I make a little mistake. Like I wanted to get this nice dumplings in Shanghai, and yeah, I had to go there. Yeah, I want to get the dumplings. It's confusing. So many words for dumplings, like baozi, chao chao, jiaozi, baozi. So I came to the lady I was looking for his dumplings. She was like, hey, menu. 我要帮忙，我找婊子。And she was like, what? It was like, 我听说了，上海的婊子很好吃。I didn't get dumplings. Yeah. I was also got diarrhea, and I went to the pharmacy, and I don't know how to say diarrhea, but I know how to say shit. Gosh. So I went there and said, 你好，我要帮忙，我的拉屎很快。And she said, oh yeah, you got me right. It's fine. But the way I like to learn Chinese, when I find the words which are the same in Slovak language and in Chinese, like mama. Perfect, that's the same. Mother, I already know one Chinese word. And then I found the sticker, and the sticker, like in the WeChat, there was this lady and it was like that. And then the sticker was like, pa. And it was like, amazing. There's like goodbye in Slovakian, like pa. So I saved the sticker. And I was talking to my colleague on the WeChat, and at the end of the conversation, I was saying the sticker pa, and he sent me a wink smiley back. And for you don't know what pa means. It means to fuck. So I have a colleague and a boyfriend now. Yeah, yeah, and I thought I will send you the sticker later. I scan, you scan. What I like about it is I thought that sending to a colleague is the worst thing I can do. No, sending to my girlfriend was much worse. I wanted to build it sexy, so I was like, pa. And she said, where'd you get the sticker? And I said, I got it from friends. It's like, why did I send you sticker? And I say, I have other friends as well. And I have friends. I have some friends. For example, I have a friend, and his name is Jesus. Yeah, and it's weird. I got so used to it that I don't even think about it. For example, I was on a date with a girl, and she liked my T-shirt. She's like, oh, very good T-shirt. I was like, yeah, I got it from Jesus. If you date me long enough, you will meet him soon. Yeah, it didn't work out. Yeah, once I got too drunk and I couldn't go home, so I just slept with Jesus at his place. And my mom called me like, where are you? I was like, I didn't want to wake him up, and I was like, I'm with Jesus. Yeah. Once we lost Jesus in the woods. Imagine like a couple of guys going through the forest. Where are you, Jesus? Jesus, come back! Come back, our photo book. Jesus. Talking about religion. Anybody religious here?
Yeah.
Police? Take it. I thought I would earn more money to. Yeah, I used to be religious as a kid. I used to be religious. I was a young Catholic. You know what a Catholic is? Yeah, I was a young Catholic, and it was fine for a while. But then I had to do a confession. It was okay. I was a kid, but I had to turn 13, and I started like masturbate a little. And you have to tell the guy. You know how confession works? You get to this small wooden cabinet with the priest, and you tell him your sins. And you have to tell him everything. And when you masturbate, you just have to tell the guy. How do you tell the guy? Sorry, Father, I've sinned, I flogged the Lord, jerked off, spanked the bank, slapped the salami, choked the chicken. Yeah, do you need to keep count? Like last week, 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't know, yeah, it was hard. And actually, why is it a sin? I understand you should not rob, steal, and kill, but why Jesus take my only hobby away? Jerking off is harmless. Yeah, I did only once I went to confession. And the priest asked me, why did you do it? And he said, have you tried? Awesome. Yeah, I did only once. I mean, only once. I didn't mean the confession part. But I was too embarrassed. But nowadays I would do it. I would have no problem to go to confession. I mean, I would have the opposite problem. I would tell him every detail. Imagine you go there and you're like, tell him how you always talked about sex, thought about sex, watched weeks of porns, but never really had too much actual sex. Like, is the priest going to go, oh my Lord, what a fucking loser? Yeah, I might be a loser, but at least I'm a Canadian loser. Yeah, it's. But yeah, I mean, I have some success stories as well, and it's cool. It's cool. Like, for example, I got my Chinese driving license. It's so impressive, no? I have a PhD. No one gives a shit. You can drive a car. Yeah, it was a bit of process actually to get a Chinese driving license. Yeah, first you have to go on medical check. Yeah. And you get on the balance, and usually it just shows the number, but I get on it and it was like, beep, beep, too fat, beep, beep, too fat. It's like, I don't give a fuck about your opinion, you balance. So you first get fat shamed by a machine, and then there's a picture time. You have to get against the wall, and they ask you to raise your hands all the way up. And I say, why? And they say, now I shit you not, they told me it is a proof that you have 2 hands. As a parent, it's illegal to drive a car in China if you have no hands. And I'm thinking, like, you know how this rule got implemented? You know how stuff get implemented in China? Something had to happen. Is that real? Any other questions? Now you don't want my app. I give you Apple. You don't have to give me questions. You know. It was for free. Yeah. It was the generous act of kindness. So yeah, but I have 2 hands. So I got to the medical check. But then there's a test, and it's kind of long test. You don't have time to go through the questions. So whenever you see the one which is good, just take it in and go forward. And my favorite question was, while witnessing an injured person in a car accident, you do A, dodge the scene. That's brutal, no? Option B, find an excuse, then dodge the scene. I was like, oh, this can't be wrong. It was wrong. Should never dodge a scene. But I made the test, I made it, so then you have to just fill in the form. And on the form, he's like, write your Chinese name. And I said, I don't have a Chinese name. He said, just write any name. I was like, any name? It's nice to meet you guys, I'm Jackie Chan. No, turns out you can't put any name, it doesn't work. You can't put Angela Baby, Fung Bing Bing, no. Maybe even more. But that time my girlfriend got angry, she just took this form, scribbled something in and handed it back over. I got my Chinese driving license just to realize my Chinese name is Fat Mike. Yeah. It's horrible because whenever I go to any office, they ask me, what's your name? I say, Fat Mike, and they say, yeah, of course. My girlfriend always liked to remind me that I should lose the weight, you know, like the last thing she did, she bought a mirror and she put it in the bathroom. So every time I got out of the shower, I have to see my disgusting naked body. And it's horrible. No one should ever see that. It's like, it looks like a white plastic bag filled with beans. It's like when you peel a potato and you drop it on the floor in a hairdressing saloon. It's disgusting. And the worst thing, it fucking wiggles when you move. Like I was even testing this dude jumping and just like go a little wave up and down. It's fucking disgusting. I'm so happy for the person who invented clothes. But it doesn't save me every time. Like I was hiking with her. Hiking. We took a cable car. Fuck sports. And when I was getting in the cable car, the guy stopped me. You alone, too fat. And I was amazed. It was the first time in China someone actually cared about the safety regulations. I was like, that's amazing. So yeah, and the best part was that at the end of the fucking cable car, it takes a picture of you, of all the happy couples going up, just then me sitting there like a fat fuck, it's tilted to the side, and they take a picture of you. And my girlfriend, she bought the picture and she put it on the mirror, just to further encourage me to lose some weight. And I told her I can't do it because I lose the joke. It's impossible. I can't do it. But yeah, and now she also has this weird stuff. Like in the middle of the night, she just goes. I was like, and she just did it too many times. I was like, what's happening? And she was like, I do it to protect myself from danger. I was like, what's happening in the night? And it turns out like some people they are afraid of spiders. Some people they don't like tall buildings. My girlfriend's biggest fear is that in the middle of the night, I will roll over her and she dies. It is a legit fear. I'm very heavy and I sleep very tight. But imagine like she's sleeping and now she feels the vibration, you know? She look at the cup, but there are these rings like in the Jurassic Park, look around and I'm rolling towards the direction. I roll back, you fucking killing machine. Yeah, but imagine, going to bed should be like a reward, should be like the best part of the day, For my girlfriend, she goes to bed, it's like, tonight I might die. But she still does it. That is what is true love. That was all, but yeah, so it's very nice, and they always remind me, for example, when we first time met, I don't know why, but we started a discussion about blowjobs. It was weird, right? And she told me like, it's disgusting. I don't know how anyone can do a fucking blowjob. You pee from that thing. And I was like, I get it, but it's a little bit hypocritical. We just had a dinner where we ate like a chicken anuses, disgusting as well. And she said, if you cook it, I will eat it, but I'm not gonna suck it. In a relationship, you have to compromise. So now I just like put a little bit of vinegar and call it a pickle. Yeah, a pickle dick. I have a Chinese name for it. It's called Pa Pa Pao Cai. Yeah. But I wasn't before. And I feel bad for English native speakers because they never have to find out what their song which they like when they were kids actually is about. Like I remember when I was a kid, I had my favorite song which was a love song. I found out only now it's called Bootylicious. And it's not a love song. Also like there was a song and my favorite was like my humps, my humps, my humps, my humps. My lovely lady lumps. Check it out. That's not love song either. And the funny thing is that when you learn a bit English more and you start to understand the song, but you don't get the point. Like I used to ask my teacher, so I would raise my hand like, hello teacher, can you tell me why the milkshake brings all the boys to the yard? And she was like, I don't know, American loves milkshakes. Yeah, and Then you learn a bit more English and you understand the song completely, but you still don't get it. And you are ashamed to just say that you don't know what this song about. So my favorite was It's Raining Man. And I was like, what does it fucking means? And I was like, maybe there is a comma I didn't realize. So I really thought the song goes like, it's raining, man. I don't know, I never saw the clip, so I thought it maybe like some two corn farmers from Idaho. It just like wasn't raining the whole summer. It's like, oh, it's raining, man. Hallelujah. Yeah, it's stupid, it's stupid. Also, like when I hear the Scatman John, I thought he was speaking Spanish. It's like, I'm a little bit ignorant, yeah. But yeah, the songs. And they talking about the rain. I had a pretty bad diarrhea. And I went to the doctor, and the doctor told me like, sir, can you shit now? And I say, that's kind of the point. Now in 5 minutes, in 10 minutes. Are you a doctor? And he's like, so they gave me a cup, like a little plastic transparent cup, like you go for ice cream. And send me to the toilet, so I'm in the toilet, and I was just like, how to do this? Like, do you like scoop it after? And then I was like, a stroke of genius, like I will catch it mid-air. You know what I mean? After 2 weeks, I had a pretty good shot, like I missed only a few times. And I can do it. So you have to prepare, because once you duck in this condition, the show is on. So I duck. And you know, have you ever washed the dishes and accidentally turn a spoon into the stream of running water? Yeah. Silver line, now I got plenty of sample, but in all that rush I realized the hospital toilets are still Chinese toilets and I had no tissues. So I did like a quick pocket scavenging, and finally I found in my wallet an A4 copy of my passport. I looked at the picture, happy young boy looking for new adventures in Asia. I wiped my ass with it. Yeah. And the best part was the doctor told me I'm fine, I just have to drink hot water. Universal Chinese recipe now. Headache, hot water, flu, hot water, diarrhea, hot water, cancer. A lot of hot water. Yeah, but I love Chinese toys. They're amazing because you just don't have to do anything. It's like, and you just go. And I like to keep the doors open because some people don't like when they stare at them. And I have a perfect remedy for it. Always when guys staring at me, I was like, and he either goes away or you have a very good night. But if you don't like Chinese toilets, you should go to Germany and try German platform toilets. It's fucking horrible. There's like a toilet and in the middle is an observational platform. So like, where a place where your shit takes a break so you can look at it. Who does that? Germans? They shouldn't be surprised, no? And but how do you do that? Hans, kommst. Mines. Yeah, but for me the platform wasn't too much as observational. It was more like a stopping point, you know, like when you have like a heavy fiber diet and the cable goes and then you just get stuck on the platform. And then you have to go up until you're done. Yeah, I hate German toilets. I know. It's hard, you know, to be on a comedy night. Hopefully you ate already, you know. What do you do? What work do you do?
Games.
For what?
Games.
For games. Nice. For playing or doing them? Ah, so what do you do on games?
For the art assets, I'm an art producer.
Uh-huh. Finally, one not English teacher. You should give us all money. No, yeah. But I mean, Germany, China, is always a lot of cultural shocks, but you should go to India, it's a bit harder. But I like India, I love it there. I was once eating pani puri with my colleagues, and I was like, oh gosh, this is amazing. This would go great with some bacon. And they said, what is this bacon? Some kind of European vegetable? I was like, what? You don't know what bacon is? Bacon! Bacon is the only reason why even atheists might hesitate if there's a God. So I was thinking how to explain someone who never tasted this divine tree what is bacon. So I told him like, guys, you Indians, you wrote Kama Sutra, no? A book to unlock the biggest pleasures in life. Now imagine you can achieve all of that without a second person or a book. That is bacon. It's amazing. Yeah, but I like India. The problem is everything is the other way around. Like for example, they sell this cleaning product, Dettol, and it's the weird logo. You can read it as Denpol, and it comes in a huge small bottle, green solution. So I bought it because I thought it's a mouthwash. So yeah, I took a long sip of a toilet cleaner. Oh, it burned like hell. But I thought like, these Indians even mouthwash make it so spicy. So I continued, my mouth was melting like chewing fire, tears dropping from my face, and I turned the bottle around, there was a picture of a happy lady cleaning a fucking toilet. Oh. Do not digest. Keep away from kids. Yeah. I love to tell this story to my married friend because I get 0 babysitting requests. That's surprising now. Yeah. But what I cannot recommend about India is Indian head massage. It's pretty rough. I had a haircut there, and the guy asked me, do you want a head massage? And I was like, oh sure, that's fine. I head massage. Then he go and he takes like an old Coca-Cola bottle with some brown oil and starts to pour it on the top of my head like a fucking maple syrup. Then he get behind me and all of a sudden a fucking slap on my face. I turned around like, fuck, are you going to fight or what? He's like, sir, sit down and enjoy the regular massage. So I sit down, he goes around slapping me right, top, front, down, like a madman playing drums. And then he get behind me and start to pull my head, like push my head like he's trying to squeeze out the giant pimple. And I was like, this guy doesn't know what he's doing. He just wants to hurt foreigners as much as possible and make me pay for it. Yeah, but then I got snapped out of reality because I looked at him and he was standing there with the drill, like boom, boom, with a flat A, put in my hand. I couldn't concentrate, like IQ points were dropping out of my head. And when he finished, I was done. And he get again behind me and he put my head in a deadlock and I was like, this is it. This is how I go. Alone in the India, killed by Rajesh, the hairdresser. But I survived it, and now I prefer Chinese massage. But it's also sometimes a little bit itchy, a little bit. Like last time it was in the night, so I went there and the guy was like working on my shoulder. The other guy doesn't have nothing to do, we were cracking jokes, and he started to work on my thigh. All of a sudden the boss comes out of the toilet, he joins in. Then the doors open, the Modi driver comes in, he joins also. We start to untucking my shirt, showing him the pressure point, teaching him how to do massage, and I was like, whoa, this will be expensive. Or maybe they want me to earn some money. I don't know, it looked more like a scene from Brazzers than a massage. Do you know what Brazzers is? You know what Brazzers is? It's like a Warner Brothers for porn. Okay. Yeah, like a Billy for fucking. Yeah. So I was a little bit like confused, and I didn't see the guys. Like if shit goes down, so I wanted at least like a handsome person. But nothing happened. I got snapped out of reality because the guy asked me, "How much do you earn?" So I told him, "How much would you earn if you do your job in Europe?" And I told him, I was like, "That much? For 1 month?" I said, "Yeah, for 1 month." For 1 month, that much? I was like, yeah. And then he was still puzzled by this monetary difference. So he like, so how many days does a month have in Europe? I said, 20. That's why our New Year is 2 months before Chinese. When I'm here, I don't know what to do in my whole free time. Yeah. It's nice. It's nice. Everything good. So what are you doing? I forgot my jokes, I need to catch some time. What do you do? What's your name?
Ollie.
Ollie, perfect. What do you do? Rocking that scarf,
No, that's cold.
Great, thank you. Now I have a cold too. So what do you do?
I'm a teacher.
Yeah, surprise. What a shocker. You always wanted to be a teacher? Like you were a kid riding a tricycle. Mommy, I want to be an English teacher in China. And then she said, if you study hard, then you will not be. Just joking. Really like that. To say that, like, you know, that's men's are disgusting, you know, like that's the whole point. You know, why only men, you know, can come up with some ideas, you know, like for example, you standing naked and you just like, oh, maybe I should take a picture of my dick and send it to a girl I like. She will appreciate it. Only man can come up with a big idea. Yeah. I did it once as well. Once I did, but I mean, it was a Valentine's Day. I read in Cosmo that it's the best present is the handmade present, and like, come on, you know, that's a handmade gift. But I took a big. I didn't send it because I went on the party, I got drunk, and I lost my phone. So luckily, I was saved. And I lose a lot of shit when I'm drunk. The worst thing I lost was a bicycle. Yeah, I was going home drunk from a party, and I'm biking. All of a sudden, like this little tiny flash of darkness, and I was walking. And I wouldn't even remember I was going on the bicycle, but I had a headlight because I care about the safety. And I was like, why the fuck do I have a headlight? Where's my bike? Where's my fucking phone? Yeah, it's horrible. I never found the bike. It's probably still riding somewhere. And, but I found the phone. Actually, the guy wrote me an email like, I found your phone. So I went there and knocked on the door, and he opened the door and he's like, oh, here's your phone. I just plugged it in my computer. The first picture I looked at was your plane ticket. It was your email. And I sent you an email right ahead. I never looked at any other picture. I never gave it to anyone. I never gave the picture. I never showed it to any of my kids. Here's your phone, bye-bye. I was like, oh, thank you very much. I was like, it's okay, buddy. What an integrity that guy had. Now you find a phone of an alcoholic who takes pictures of his penis and you're still like, oh, let's write him my address and invite him home. Give him the phone. But yeah, that guy is a hero. But yeah, I have also a friend, and he told me, I told him this story, and he said like, I would never take dick pic in China. I was like, why? What if the government sees it? I was like, that's interesting. How does it work? Like, just imagine like there is like a big building where all the pictures go through, and there's a lot of pictures, so they have to have a department. So probably they have like a dick pic department, yeah? There's this one guy, I would say Mr. Wang, let's call him Mr. Wang. He's just sitting there all day, click dick, click dick, click dick, click dick, click dick, click dick, whole fucking day. So I was thinking like, let's fuck with Mr. Wang. So I wrote like a message in my language on my dick, because like, just think about it, if you are a spy, what is the safest way to send a code message? You write in your dick, no one wants to see that. But it cannot go unnoticed to Mr. Wang, because Mr. Wang is perfection. He saw my dick and said, beep, 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 alarm. He calls everyone in the conference room. They have to put 2 projects to fit in the dick. You know, they call like a translator, you know, and translator just go in and it's like, oh, so we have, first of all, it's a beautiful dick. Beautiful, massive, it's a masterpiece of a dick. And written on it is like, Michael Posning loves China. And Mr. Wang loses his job. You know what, my favorite part about this joke, I just once stole it, and there was one guy and he was like, I was like, he didn't like the joke, and I was like, I'm Mr. Wang. And I was like, oh my God, your job sucks. You should be Canadian. Yeah, but yeah, so, but I love China. There's a lot of opportunities. For example, like last time I was an extra on a commercial for a snow beer. Yeah, no one is excited, like, snow beer, really? White monkey job, fucking really? And exactly what I told my friend, I don't want to do a white monkey job. And he said like, it's not a white monkey job if you don't get paid. And I was like, yeah, let's do it, I'm so fucking clever. And they were not supposed to ask me a question, but I always got drunk, and then they asked me like, so what is the difference between drinking beer here and in your home country? And I say, well, the beer tastes good. I I never did other commercial. Yeah. But I don't think they have any problem, you know. Like they can just go to Tongzilin and get anyone, you know. Like just open the truck and it's like, hey, foreigner, get in. Let's do a commercial. Like I don't get it. Why everybody lives on Tongzilin? I never understood why this concentration. Like you go from the medical check, like, oh yeah, I love this place. Let's fucking stay here forever. Now it's not the reason. I found out. I got drunk and I realized that's the only place you can pronounce when you're completely shit-faced. Okay, off you go. I live next to a fucking Friendship Hospital. You know how we say Friendship Hospital in Chinese? Yo Yi Yuan. Tried to say that drunk. Going like, hey, yo Yi Yuan. Yo Yi Yuan. Take me to fucking Tongzilin. Motherfucker. It's nice. Now I only use Didi. And I don't even use this fucking English Didi. I just use Chinese. They always call me and they say, and I pick up the phone. It's like, Nishanahara. It's like, hey, yeah. They always come to the right place and say, your Chinese is amazing. And I say, shit. Then depleted all my Chinese knowledge. But yeah. It's like it there. But yeah, I like to end my sets with some kind of practical knowledge, so you can all take home, so you can learn something, how to make something. Because you just like I was on a comedy show. I was like, oh, it's good, but shit. What'd you learn? Thank you very much. It's for my self-esteem, you know. I learned nothing from you. Fuck, and I have to pay you money. Even English classes are better than you. Pay out more. But yeah, that's why I want to teach you something. So now I want to tell you how to milk a sheep. Yeah. I'm from Slovakia and my father had a 60th birthday and there was he loved this kind of stuff. So I said like, I will take you to a traditional sheep cheese. And first you have to milk the sheep. And I thought it would be wonderful, no? Like sun rising, the sheep just like, man, milk me. Doesn't work like that. You come there and the sheep are crammed in this small place, it's raining, they're covered with shit, and there's this guy responsible like, get in, fucker. So I climb in and I try to start to pull the sheep by the fur and doesn't want to go, and like, grab her by her teeth. It's like, by her teeth? It turns out the way you milk a sheep is exactly how you should never treat a woman. Exactly. So I'm grabbing the teeth and then finally the sheep goes towards me and I'm trying to get the milk and doesn't go. And the guy was like, massage her nipple. So I start to like massage the nipple a little bit. And then he said, now pull! So I pull and the milk starts to go. Then I have to look at this. So I looked away and all the sheep's just like, man. Why would you do it, man? So I turn back and I'm looking directly into the asshole of the sheep, and the asshole all of a sudden starts to open. And the sheep just shit directly in the milk. And my father like, I'm not gonna eat that cheese. And the guy was like, you're useless, get the fuck out.